Hey, Bourbon family, welcome back to Whiskey Phoenix, where smooth is optional and fire is mandatory. Happy Hump Day, family. How are we doing? I know we are like in some kind of freakish mode here in Southwest Ohio. The weather's actually very pleasant. We are not in freezing temperatures. I don't know how well that's going to play into tomorrow. I know listening and seeing some things come across my phone. I guess we have a slight chance of possibly some severe weather tomorrow. I think the biggest thing they're talking about is, strong winds and an isolated chance of a tornado, but that's pretty wild for it to be February and possible chance of tornadoes. But I guess they can happen anytime during the year, as we've all come to see if you watch the news. But that's not what I'm here to talk about, fam. I am not here to talk about the weather in Southwest Ohio. I did, however, get a mail call. As you can see, it's already open. I wasn't going to have you guys watch me fight to get it open, and I am very, very excited about this one, to be honest. Hopefully I can do this without getting too overly emotional. So, y'all know I was without a job for a while. And um, hopefully you follow Cajun Yankee, Dylan. He has been talking about his Hearts and Barrel event that is taking place on February 28th. Um, his son is a warrior, um, needs a heart transplant, but he's not just doing it for his son. This event is for any family who happens to have a child that needs, surgery or just anything. The reason why I say this is near and dear to me is because my oldest son, Dakota, was born with a heart problem. It was a subaortic membrane. And luckily for my son, it was caught very early. He had open heart surgery when he was 14. And even though his heart is, for the most part, healthy, he does still have aortic regurgitation. So when I first started hearing about Dylan's story with his son and Hearts and Barrels, and then just the fact that, there was going to be, an event with all proceeds to help local heart families, it just struck me myself. And like I said, you all know I was without a job for a while, and I just wanted to help in any way that I could. And I got very, very lucky that I think I got in right before it happened, but I happened to get a hold of the Doc Holliday 6-year. This bottle is tough as hell. I love the ribbon. I love this steer head on this. But what I love more than anything else is there's our warrior. There's our warrior. And it's signed. So I'm very, very happy that that I could help in some small way. I wish I could be there. I really do. Unfortunately, with just starting a new job in January and having gone to New Orleans earlier this month in February, I didn't think it'd be a really great idea to ask for another long weekend in my new job. even though I don't think they probably care because I'm a contractor. But yeah, I very glad to been able to get a hold of this bottle and help out in some small way. So I am going to tag Dylan, aka Cajun Yankee, in this post. I'm going to tag World of Whiskey as well because they played a huge part in this as well. And in case y'all didn't know or maybe didn't see Dylan's post the other day, they sold out. They sold out of the 10-year, they sold out of the 6-year. And when I saw that, I was just like, holy cow, I'm so glad I placed my order last week. I literally placed it like as soon as I got home from New Orleans. So there you have it, fam. I don't know if I can wait to crack this one and do a review on it. I've heard such good things about it. So maybe tomorrow, or maybe I'll record a video here a little bit later and give you a review. If you can support in any way, shape, or form, reach out to Cajun Yankee. I know they were taking donations. Reach out to him for more details. I don't want to say because I don't want to maybe say something I shouldn't be saying since I'm not, super involved with it, just from what I hear on Dylan's post. But yeah, support in any way that you can. I think there's a Facebook group, or like I said, reach out to Dylan, aka Cajun Yankee, and see if there's anything that you can do. So there you have it on this happy hump day, fam. Sorry, I had to take a brief pause to get through that. Like I said, this means a lot to me and touches my heart in a lot of ways. So very happy to have my hands on the 6-year. Fam, as always, if you are partaking on this happy hump day, please drink responsibly. And remember, stay sharp, stay burning, rise again, and I will see you in the next one.